start.
All right, so we are here to modernize the field of patient care, to bring together the medical advances of the past decades with the technology of the present day. So to talk more about the problem that we foresee and the solution, we have Sid.
So the problem with today's current medical devices is that it's very bulky, and oftentimes it requires doctors to go in and out of the room with multiple tools, and which means that like the patient time increases a lot. And so the patient just sitting there waiting for the doctors to come in, for the nurses to come in to measure their biometrics, their readings, their blood pressure, their heart rates and such. And we believe that this is a major problem. At the same time, the data that's being recorded is difficult to move around between multiple health agencies and such, like for example your health insurance, other specialists, or just other doctors in general. And we want to solve this problem. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to take sensors that can measure either like pulse, your glucose level, your oxygen oxidation levels, and we'll put it inside a phone case. And with that, you can have a portable instrument to measure whatever you need to measure. So if you want to measure your pulse, you can pull your phone out and just measure it right there. If you want to measure your glucose level, you can do the same thing. And at the same time, the data that's being collected is going to be stored not on your phone, but on a cloud database, which means that anytime your doctor's insurance company or whomever can just go to the cloud with your permission, of course, and pull that data out and just communicate much more readily. We also think that by this system will allow the healthcare of the patient to be better, in that doctors can have access to a wider range of information regarding to that person's body, and so they can make a more informed diagnosis and such. To talk more about the benefits of our project, we have him.
All right. So a question that came to mind was who are the people that will be affected of our product and its services? And to begin with, we have our consumers, which we'll discuss later, but they will benefit from this because they can easily check their biometrics anywhere they go during a given time of the day, and also the information that's transferred into the phone will be secured in the cloud server. As it relates to health, anyone can take an active role in monitoring their health. So let's say someone has pre-hypertension and they want to make sure that their blood pressure levels are at a normal rate. They can easily check their blood pressure every day or whenever they need to. As it relates to cost, we're trying to make our product as affordable as possible, and we plan on doing so by maintaining partnerships with various insurance companies throughout the United States, who of course will also benefit from this because eventually they'll end up paying less to keep their patients healthier. And lastly, we have our providers, like our healthcare providers, and they can share their information about their patients with other. They can share information about their shared patients, and they will also have immediate access to and the recordings of the data of the patients, and of course, it will be very easy to use. And now to talk about marketing and brand.
All right, thank you. So we want to know how our product's going to evolve over time. And to get a glimpse of this, we have to look at the consumers. Now, these are the people with smartphones, and currently, about 1 in 2 Americans own a smartphone. Now, to narrow this down a little bit, we're looking specifically at the medical professionals, the doctors, the first responders. We're also looking at the patients, the people who want a less intrusive means of being monitored, people who need to be monitored constantly, and the people who want to be monitored in a more comfortable setting. We're also looking at the health enthusiasts, the people who want to take their health into their own hands and are willing to pay money to do so. And we plan to cater towards these people with the modules of the device. And with each module, which is sold separately and is for a specific application, we want to be able to sell a lot of them to a lot of different patients. And also we have the app updates, which will allow for pretty much unlimited growth. But we also have competitors, like the Nike Fuel Band, which is just an advanced pedometer. And we also have the Azoi Wello, which is similar to what we want to do, but lacks the American market because it's based in India, and also lacks the ease of redistribution that we plan to have in the future. When we talk about the future, we now have Daniel.
So to keep it short, what we want to do is grow the health literacy and the health understanding in the United States. We want a health revolution. So at any point in time, the average American understands how their body is.
So finish your sentence.
To understand how their body is, so that at any given point in the day, they can take out their phone and measure their biometrics and understand how they are on a normal basis. Thank you.
Okay, questions?